Today we're going to be grinding for even more of those new Shiny Shadows. I managed to get myself 2 of them yesterday. We got this Shiny Trapinch right here, and then we evolved the other one into a Vibrava. So far, no Shiny Cacneas yet, but luckily we only need 2 of those. And obviously, we only need 1 more Trapinch, and we're done with the set. For whatever reason, Sierra seems to be really liking us this rotation. But I'm thinking we need to start today right. We need to have some ramen to boost our Shiny luck. So with that being said, let's have some ramen. That ramen was delicious, as it always is, and look at this, we've got ourselves an Arlo here. I know you might be wondering about the balloon, but I'm sad to report that it is in fact a cliff, which we do not want. But that's fine, not all balloons can be winners. Let's fight Arlo real quick, and let's see if we can get that brown Cacnea. Somebody mentioned that they thought it looked more brown than orange, and then I started looking at it, and I was like, nah, he's right. All right, Arlo, you are the first leader of the video. It would be so cool if we get a brown Cacnea right off the rip. I don't care about IVs, all I care about is getting that beautiful shiny. So, that's not it, and a 404. Shiny wasn't found on this one. Sadly, the Arlo didn't have a shiny, but maybe one of these 2 Sierras will. I did not realize there was just 3 of them in a row like this, because Arlo was literally right there, so let's fight these Sierras and see what happens. We only need 1 more of this one. It would be so crazy if we just wrap up the line here. So Sierra does not do it on this one. 449 though. I think that's the biggest weather boosted one I've seen so far. Hopefully it's a good one. AB Sierra number 2's got us here. Come on, Sierra! Nope, not done yet. 440. Also, the previous one was okay, but it wasn't that amazing either. You definitely want something a little higher than the 440s. Now that we've beaten those leaders, I have 11 of these 12-kilometer eggs. Unfortunately, I did accidentally pick up a 5. But not only that, I did have 3 defeat a leader tasks, so let's see what happens. These will be Vullaby or Pawniard, so either way, we got shiny boosts on them, and we could possibly get a Shundo. So number 1 is a Vullaby, which is a 515. Number 2 is going to be another Vullaby, 520. And number 3 is going to be a Pawniard. That's pretty fun, 585. I don't believe that's very good. I think you want to be in like the low 600s for a Hundo. 3rd Sierra in a row here. Come on, finish the line. Ah, man. 400 exactly as well. This one is pretty down there. Swinging back to Arlo now. I would love to see this brown Cacnea because I think it's probably going to look amazing. So, not on this one, a 414. I just feel like when it's all brown and stuff, it looks like it's dying and it has like the red eyes and the aura, kind of like a zombie or something like that. I think it's going to look really nice. And here's 2 defeat a leader tasks. Let's see what we get from them. The first one is going to be a Pawniard, neat, 584. And the second one will be another Pawniard, which is cool, 595. We've got a double Arlo right here, which is great. Hopefully one of them will have a brown cactus, but this one is a 433. And here's the second Arlo. Let's see what this one has. Still not a shiny, and a 422. And we also had 3 defeat a leaders, so let's see what happens with these. This one is going to be a Pawniard, that is a 597. Again, I think the 600s are where you want to be for sure. Number 2 here is another Pawniard, that is a 578. That is really bad. And the third one is going to be a Vullaby, that is a 533. Sierra at the basketball court's gonna have herself a normal one and a 438. 3 more leader quests. Let's see what we get from these ones. We got a Vullaby, which is at 523. Looking for something a little higher than 533, because that's the biggest one we've seen so far, but we got another Vullaby. And the third one will be another Vullaby, which is a 536. Slightly better, which is nice, but I don't think that's close to the Hundo. Sierra, we really just need 1 more, and we can just be done for the entire time that you're out. But sadly, she's not wanting to do it. At least we got 2 in 1 day on this one, so this one's just slightly less stressful. And we've also got 3 researches here. So number 1 is a Pawniard, a 580. Number 2 is going to be another Pawniard, 596. And this last one is going to be a Vullaby, which is a 523. Nothing great there in terms of IVs. Another Sierra here. Let's see it. Not green, 435. 3rd Sierra in a row here. She does not have a green one, 446. And 3 more of these leader tasks. We got ourselves a Pawniard here, 590. Followed up by another Pawniard, which is a 593. And the third one is another Pawniard, 592. We just cannot break the 600s, can we? Here's our 4th Sierra in a row. She doesn't have a green one either, 432. And here's 3 more encounters. We got a Vullaby on this one, 525. Followed up by another Vullaby, 523. And number 3 is a tiny shiny, no way, and it's a 537. This is the best one I've gotten so far, and it's a tiny shiny. That is amazing, and I was about to golden raspberry that. Thank goodness I didn't, but that is awesome. Love that. Tiny shiny. Let's freaking go. Hopefully it's good. I mean, it's the best one I've gotten so far, but I don't think that this is really like Hundo material. But nonetheless, it is is a 14, 15, 13. That's not bad. And again, a tiny shiny. That is so awesome. Now it's finally time to hatch these 11, 12 kilometer eggs. Hopefully we will see at least one Sandile and hopefully a shiny Sandile. That'd be amazing. But number one is a Dino. I'm hearing a lot of people saying that the Sandiles are a little harder to hatch, which is unfortunate. Oh, that also just makes sense. That's usually what they do here, but there's a Pawniard. I want to see that yellow Sandile. Number 5 is a Pancham. I would honestly like to see Dino removed from these eggs. I mean, it's part of this event even. Oh, there we go, a Sandile. Now let's just do that again, but with a blue belly and yellow skin. Bam, no, Dino again. Next up, there is another Dino. Great. Honestly, it's Dino and Larvitar. I just really don't like those two being in here, but that's okay. Even though it's in the wild, technically it is still a rare thing, so that's fine. This one is a Pawniard. Come on, eggs, give me more Sandiles. Just not happening, huh? And we only got one out of all of that. Jeez, let's just do a quick IV check on all this stuff and see what we got. Maybe there was a hundo and all of that, which would be pretty cool, but also that is a male. Completely missed that part. We got a Goku bad there. Yeah, no hundos. Time to get more of those eggs back, starting off with Arlo. No brown cactus. 434. And back to Sierra. She has a Trapinch. 421. Arlo, I would love to see a brown cactus, but still not it. 443. Arlo again. I'm gonna see it eventually. Yet another Arlo. Come now, my friend. You just really don't want to have that shiny. Took a while to find Sierra here, but she does not have a shiny, and it's a 425. Double Sierra. What do we got? Not a green one still. 451. Biggest one I've seen so far. That doesn't mean it's good, admittedly, but it could be. Once again, we have two Arlos here. It seems like they like to travel in pairs, but yeah, they just don't want to have shinies. Maybe the other one will, though. The second Arlo will give us just not a shiny, man. Come on. Sierra's been so good this time. You can do good, too. Come on, Arlo. I just want to see one of them, but that's still not it. 427. Arlo has raided the hospital. Did he bring a shiny with him? He did not. Come on, man. 402 CP. Pretty bad. We've managed to get 3 more leader quests. Let's see what we get from these ones. Number 1 is a Pawniard, which is a 599. Still can't break that 600, can you? Let's just see what a 599 is, though. It's, of course, an 11, 15, 15. Number 2 is going to be another Pawniard, which is a 600. There we go. And this one is another Pawniard, which is cool, and a 602. My goodness. We're gonna have to stop pretty soon because I'm gonna be going to the gym with Goku, but I have another Sierra. Doesn't have a green one with her. 434. But not only did we bring this one down, we have 3 more researches because of her. So let's dive into them. Number 1 is going to be a Vullaby, a 522. Number 2 is a Pawniard, 585. And this last one is another Vullaby, which is a 512. Nothing too crazy. Got my 6 p.m. balloon right here as we wait for Goku for the gym. Let's see what happens. It was an Arlo, and no shiny balloon luck this time. Glad that it worked at least once, because, I mean, I've had some good balloon luck, but it's kind of failed me recently, so it feels good that we did actually get one, but hopefully we'll be able to get some more shiny balloon luck.
Many hours later.
Gym time is over. It was a good time, though. And on the way over here, I did get myself a shiny Scraggy. I would have actually recorded it, but Goku was on a phone call. But still really cool to run into that, but now it's time to continue the Shiny Shadow grind. We only have 46 minutes, so we'll see what we can do. This Sierra decided not to bring a shiny with her, but a 461 is not bad. I think you want like a 473 or something like that is what I saw. But anyways, this one's not bad, though. Let's just take a look at it. 461 is going to load eventually. Come on, buddy. You've got this any second now. There we go. A 13, 13, 14. Too bad that wasn't shiny. I would have immediately purified it. Arlo on the train tracks, and he doesn't have a shiny still. 453. Another Arlo pretty close to the train station, and still no brown one. 418. Back to Sierra, and she doesn't have green. 464, though. For some reason, we're getting some pretty up there IVs, but I know we want to be in the 70s. Also, we need to throw the ball right. There we go. We've got about 20 minutes left, so Arlo, come on, man. 406 as well. That's terrible. 15 minutes now. Come on, Sierra. Come on. Oh, man. 427 as well. Not good. 11, 12 kilometer eggs. Let's see if there is a shiny Sandile in here. The worst part is we need to get ourselves 3 of them to complete the set, but honestly, I'd be happy with just one. So this one right here is a Sandile. That's a great start. Let's see what number 3 will do for us, though. It is a Varoom. Number 4 is a Dino. Number 5 is a Larvitar. Not gonna lie, not a huge fan of these eggs so far, but let's land. It's cool. I'd love to get a hundo female of that, but let's see what we get for the next one. A Pawniard. Cool. This one is another Slanded, followed up by, well, Sandile. That's the first time we've had 2 of them in here. And then there's this one, which is another Pawniard. You're gonna be, wow, 3 Sandiles. That's crazy. Well, unfortunately, that's it, but let's just take a look at all of them and see what we got here. Maybe we got something kind of spicy. So far, not looking too great. Let's just keep digging though and see if we got anything. Well, it's Salandit's not bad, but sadly it's a male. Let's keep digging. What do we got? Another male Salandit, the Dino, the Larvitar, and that is everything. Jeez, I was really hoping. Sierra, please. We just need one more, and we only have 3 minutes. There are 2 more leaders in here. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do them though, but there's one that's pretty close. And now it's 9:59. This is the very final leader we can do. Technically not from balloons or anything, but out and about. It's a Sierra, and she doesn't finish the set for us on this one, unfortunately. Can't say we're not trying though. We are going hard on these things. I am happy with the shinies we did get today though, but there's one more I really want to show you that I got a little bit ago. And it's a pretty exciting one for me specifically, so I'll see you when you get back. Ladies and gentlemen, I cannot believe that we just found a shiny Carnivine in the wild. This is the last Gen 4 shiny that is currently released in the game that I needed to get for the shiny living dex. So let's freaking catch this thing. I am so freaking happy. Like, I have clicked on hundreds of these things since the shiny release, not to mention all of the eggs I've hatched as well. There's been a lot of egg hatching too, but I can't believe it. We actually got the shiny. This is the last one we needed. And the funniest part is I literally just got my first shiny shaman, or actually my only shiny shaman I'm probably ever gonna get today. So that is amazing. Let's take a look at its IVs though. It's a 15, 12, 8. That's not bad at all, but I don't care. It's a shiny. That was the most important part. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Gen 4 is done until Manaphy, Fiona, and Arceus. Well, it turns out I was wrong. I don't have every single shiny just yet because we are missing Rotom. But besides Rotom, we have literally every single other Gen 4 shiny, which is just crazy. And I'm so glad that this spot has been filled because I've had it filled for a little bit as a shadow because I did see one, I guess, in a gem or something like that. So it feels good to be pretty much done. And as you can see on the top here, we've caught 725 shinies out of the 725 we've seen. We have a complete shiny dex right now, but again, there's still the Rotom, but I have yet to actually see it in the game. But other than that Rotom, that's every other shiny, because again, we literally just got ourselves the Shaman just a little bit ago. Feels really good. I've been working really hard on this, and I'm just so glad we got that. And when it comes down to the shiny living dex itself, we are at 843 individual shinies. Now, there are some forms in here, yada yada, like origin forms or Hisuian forms, but like, we have almost everything. Rotom is going to be a bit of a pain though, because it has its base form and then like 5 extras on top of that, but nonetheless, we're getting there, man. Speaking of Shiny Shaman, you should definitely check out that video right over here. And also, don't forget to smash that subscribe button for me. Show me some love. And if you're not quite interested in this video, you should definitely check out this one instead then. But on that note, I'll see you in the next one.